What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new episode of hookedOnDev. Today we're going to talk about the first language that you should be learning as a web developer. Actually, this is not a welcome back. This is the first episode of hookedOnDev, so thanks for being here. It all starts here. It all starts with one language. You want to be a web developer. You need to know this one language before you learn anything else. If you already know what it is, congrats. If not, I'll give you a moment to think about it. It's HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. You need to know this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no point in knowing CSS if you don't know what HTML is. There's no point in learning JavaScript and jQuery if you don't know how to write HTML to manipulate with that JavaScript or jQuery. So it all starts here. I'm going to give you a few resources of where you should be learning HTML. The first one is right here, YouTube. YouTube is full of hundreds, if not thousands, of free videos about HTML. If you type in HTML for beginners, you're going to see a ton of great videos at the top that'll teach you everything you need to know in under an hour. You can learn HTML in under an hour. It may take a little while for all the material to really sink in, but you can learn what you need to know in under an hour. So why don't you do that right now? Seriously, right now. If you don't like YouTube, you can also go to w3schools.com. w3schools.com is more of a text-based approach. It has, what are they called? Links? Links that go to new pages, and each page has a topic of HTML from the beginning all the way through the super advanced elements that, it's still HTML. It's not that crazy. But it teaches you everything you need to know in a text format, and it gives you a little box to write your code in, and you can run the code right there in the browser to make sure you're doing it correctly. Going to W3 Schools, I think, takes the approach of someone who knows nothing about web development, and most courses on HTML are going to come from that standpoint because, again, it's the first thing you need to know. Everybody who wants to be a web developer starts here, HTML. So, YouTube, W3 Schools. One of the resources I will tell you is freecodecamp.com. Freecodecamp.com is an amazing website that will walk you through writing HTML and eventually CSS and JavaScript, the three languages that we all need to know as front-end web developers. And it does it from a project-based approach. So as you're coding in its little platform interface there, you'll be building a project and seeing how the HTML actually works on like a mobile phone or a web browser. So again, we have YouTube, we have W3 Schools, we have Free Code Camp. Those are three awesome, completely free resources out there right now that you can go check it out and you can learn HTML. And again, you need to learn HTML before you learn anything else if you want to be a web developer. So go do that, please. And in the next video, I'll tell you what the next thing is you need to know. So stick around for that. If this helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff, whatever, leave a comment. I'm new to YouTube, but I hope to keep bringing value to people out there who want to become web developers like myself. If you don't know my story, you can watch my other video on how I became a web developer without getting any kind of college degree or anything, and you can too. See you next week.